to keep looking at it instead of the camera. Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and yes, we have the fabulous group. They have actually a new name, The Sound of Purple. They are absolutely amazing, but they are not new to the set. But we have to bring them out because they're going to be at Vamps in Las Vegas. That's on Sahara, and that's going to be this, I think, Saturday, isn't it? No, Friday. It's going to be this Friday night at 11:30, so it's a perfect time to go to have dinner and all that stuff and go over to Vamps. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, and it's Vamped, V-A-M-P-D,
Oh,
Vamped.
Vamp. Okay, I've got to make sure I get it right.
Apostrophe in there.
Yeah, there you go, Vamp. Now, you've just come out with a new name, Sound of Purple. Okay, so what happened?
Well, what happened is one of our members just had some differences with us.
Yes.
Brandon Lynn, an awesome musician.
Yeah, he's
he
fabulous.
Looked like Jon Lord, and we wish him luck. Just had some differences, so we had to part our ways, and that's how it goes.
But isn't that happens in the music business? This happens all the time in the music
It goes
business.
back to when we were first on your show and we were talking about, you asked us actually, is it hard to put a band together? And since we were on that show, we have 3 new people in the band.
See how it works?
So
that's music.
It really
But
goes
that's the
to
music
show
business, though,
that
and I think it
unfortunately
happens in all bands and every. I mean,
it really is a matter
that's
of
the music business.
trying to blend personalities.
Together.
A lot of times, differences. It's very much like a marriage. You have to be tolerant of each other's differences.
Could never be like a marriage with 4 of you.
And you know, he's a personal. I mean, I was a close friend with him. You know,
Yes.
it's hard to do that. You know, but in business, you know, just like if you're at a job.
Well, you'll still be friends. I mean, you'll get over this, it'll happen, you'll still be friends, because that's the music business. The greatest thing about the music business, I've noticed, is you all seem to remain friends. And I think, you know, you might have an argument and a problem, and 2 years down the line, oh, hey, what are you doing? Come and play back in the band again, or whatever.
I'm still friends with most of the people I've played with in the past, and you know, sometimes you have very strong differences with people that there may be a bridge burned or something now and then, and you can't help that, but you don't really. I've always tried to avoid that sort of thing.
Yeah, and it's hard.
It's very much like a team in a way that you have to find the right people in the right position to make it work.
It's like a football.
And everybody
like a football team, yeah, they leave.
If your quarterback's not doing good, you get a new one, and then you win the Super Bowl.
Of course, Steve is the singer, and I love to call you Raven, and Raven is absolutely amazing. You play that guitar, and he's absolutely amazing. But you've heard him before anyway. So how do you practice to get into a place like Vamps? I mean, because you've got to be really. This is a very high-end place in Vegas. That they get the very sort of the real.
They're the rock club of Vegas right now.
Right now, they're the hottest club, and it's very hard to get in there. They're very
That's what I'm
picky.
saying. So you were in there last month, weren't you? Or the month before?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, we were in there just a couple months
A couple
ago.
of months ago you were in there, and then you've come back again.
Yeah, this will be our. We're going to do a whole album, the Machine Head album. That night, we're going to do the whole album.
Oh wow!
And play some other songs that they haven't heard us do so far. It's going to be amazing. Our level of just power has gone up 1,000%.
So the level of expectations out there is going to be absolutely amazing. So you've got to come down.
It's already
and see
there.
them.
I mean, Deep Purple is such a. They're a band known for being able to just improvise and jam and pull off some really amazing things. So it's a lot of pressure to begin with.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a bit of an appropriate time. Very appropriate to come out right now, but since the passing of Prince, you know, and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is the worst year I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's kind of, you know, it's like I call it a bittersweet, because they're kind of, you're coming out there and you're kind of reminiscing and you're doing, you know, the whole thing, and then also it's sort of, you know, he's passed away as well, so.
That was a sad one. That was tough.
Yeah, well, very, very tough.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very tough. And of course, these, you know, when you're in the music business, this is how tough it truly gets.
I mean, a lot of our idols are. This year has been the worst year. I mean, I met Lemmy at the Rainbow, and he said, "Hey, pretty boy, buy me a drink." I said, "What's the secret to your success?" And he goes, "Always count the money." And he said, "Never give up." He was a character, man. He passed away this year. That was really sad, man.
I met him at NAMM one year. He was super cool.
Always had his white boots on that he had on for like 30 years.
So how do you feel about all the other bands out there and competing with them and the changes you have?
We don't
to
think
do
about
and
that.
Yeah,
we wish everybody luck. We just want to do our thing and make people smile. That's about what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know, I've played. You know, I used to race bikes. I played basketball. I did competitive things. Music to me was never a competition, and I always hated the whole concept of who's the better guitar player, who's the best drummer, who's the best band, because, you know, really two different musicians, you can compare their technical skills maybe, but really they're two different people.
Yes. There is no competition. See,
Right,
I've always said there is no competition. Each person has their own individual sort of personality, way of playing or singing or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So you really don't have competition. You really, you know.
Exactly. I took part of in a guitar contest at Guitar Center a few years ago, and to me it was, you know, I guess I did okay, but it just, to me it didn't feel like a competition. It's like it's playing music.
Just playing
Music's
music.
not a competition to me. It never was.
When I was younger, I used to go, oh, that band stinks. I could do better than it. And, you know, my mindset has changed. I'm like, oh, they do what I want to do, so they're cool, you know.
Yes.
So I like everybody's band page, whatever they're doing, because they're doing the same thing we are.
Pick a little bit out of each one of them.
That's
I mean,
right.
they can be absolutely amazing. I mean, I think, but you know,
I've
there's a
matured
lot
in that way. You know?
that we all
Yeah.
mature one way or the other. We do realize and we do understand that we're not the only ones out there. We've got to let the others be and do their thing, but don't make that a competition. Make it something fun.
I'm always seeing comparisons, you know, like my two favorite guitar players, Michael Schenker, Ritchie Blackmore. I can't say who's better. They're both great. They're both very distinct players in the, you know, in their own styles.
Of course.
I can't compare the
Don't
two.
compare to doing, and yeah. So don't forget to come out this Friday night in Las Vegas. So we're Pacific Standard Time out here. Whoever's flying in, right?
11:30 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay.
Before us is an awesome band. They're called
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama. They do Leonard Skinner tribute.
Oh, how lovely.
A couple of our friends are in that band, so we're looking forward to playing with them.
So it's
I
gonna be
I know more people in that band than I realized.
Yeah, and they
Not at all.
started 10. We started 11:30. So.
Well,
Come
that's
on
amazing
down.
because don't forget, Vegas is absolutely the place for music, and you can see many, many bands have many, many shows, but you've got to go see them. Absolutely, 100%. We'll be right back. There we go. You know, it's wonderful when we cut out hair and then we come back. We have all this lovely conversation in between, which we really shouldn't turn the camera off because it's really exciting. But I understand, Steve, you are going to sing something. I've asked him if he would sing something a cappella for me. So he says, no, I don't really do that. But then you said, wait a second. So apparently when he was younger,
I was younger.
not that he's old, but when he was younger.
I am old, but I look young.
Yeah. No, but you were kind of an Elvis Presley fan.
I'm a huge Elvis fan, still to this day.
Are you?
There's nobody will ever touch the charisma that guy had and the looks and everything. There's
Are
nobody
you an
ever.
Elvis Presley fan too?
Yes, definitely.
Everybody is. Everybody loved Elvis Presley.
I loved it. I got to play on that stage at the old Hilton Hotel. I performed on that
Wow,
stage.
that's a
a
great
couple
you
times,
did?
and I was in that dressing room, his old dressing room and everything. That was very cool. Yeah, I played there with the Stinson brothers. And
The
that's
Stinson.
Wow.
Oh, how
I remember them. They
wonderful.
were great.
yeah.
This is actually Elvis's booth.
Yeah, this is Elvis Presley's booth. This is where he used to sit and everything. So we've got a big connection here with
Wow,
Elvis.
that's cool.
It seems
That's pretty cool, huh?
everybody.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You
The
didn't know
same
that?
place. It's-
Yeah, this is where he would come in. There's a back door here. He would come in actually the back door, and there was never a photograph taken. So we really don't have any photographs of him actually sitting in the booth, because the manager here, who actually used to let him in the back door, promised that he would not get disturbed because that's have a peaceful evening.
Yes,
Which
awesome.
which is all what they do want that and they don't want that.
Right.
Because if you don't have the people after them, no one's going to see them. So you've got to think about it.
Yeah.
So you've got to be open enough to be able to look.
So Elvis has left the building. You know?
Yeah, Elvis has left the building. No, he just arrived again.
Well, anyways,
So
I
you
saw
want-
him the year before he died. Okay.
Yeah.
He was, very heavy set at that time, but his voice was amazing. The girls were still throwing bras at him and stuff. It was hilarious. I was 16. It's pretty funny.
The bras and the panties and all that stuff, you know.
I used to listen to all these obscure songs that Elvis did from the movies and stuff. So
yeah.
he did this one, Old MacDonald, for the kids, and he's going like this. He goes, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here, a moo-moo there, cattle everywhere. And if those cows get out of line, hamburger medium rare. It was my favorite.
I love that.
I used to sing it to my mother. Crack up.
How old were you when you did that?
Oh, I was like 16.
I was going to say, how to be pretty young. I mean, we're going back a little
I used to
time.
watch all the movies. He was great.
Oh, but how did you picked up his voice too?
Yeah, I can imitate Elvis. That wasn't very good, but I can do him better. When I
thought
was
it
a kid, I would do it
great.
all
I
the
mean,
time.
let's get a vote on this thing. Vote in.
You know, I used to go to old age senior citizens homes. I'm sorry, I'm old age, but senior citizens
Talk for yourself.
homes.
I'm 39
And I would
old,
sing
stay
free
there.
for the little ladies in the wheelchair. They'd be going like this. They go, return to sender, return. I'd be doing all the Elvis returns.
Yeah.
And they would actually put tips in my belt. The little ladies.
So you used to keep going back there all
It was
the time.
funny just
you
to
know?
see them smiling. It was pretty funny.
Well, we are going. Well, I don't know. Should I let this out?
Yes,
let it
come
out.
on,
Should I
let it
cat
out. I
of
want
the
it
bag?
all.
Let it out.
All out.
I got 3 cats. I'll let
You've got 3 cats.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this cat is that we are going to be working on a project in the future that we may be able to pull off an Elvis tune. Who knows?
Oh yeah,
Really?
I love it. There's
Maybe
a ton of great
Suspicious
songs.
Minds or something like that
Well,
was always my favorite.
My actually producer, John Grip, is very into Elvis. He's got the Shadow of a King productions, which he's sort of, he's very much, because he had a big connection with Elvis Presley, and before he passed away, and I believe he was with him the last 6 months of his life, and so this would be, if we can help in any way, and if John can help you in any way, or whatever you want to do, we're right there to help you. And,
My favorite song is "If I Can Dream." That was my favorite song when he came out of
Can
the
you sing
army.
it? Can you sing that a cappella?
Well, I
I'm doing a
can't.
testy here. All right, on the spot, spontaneous.
I can do a little bit of it
Do a little bit of it.
if I can remember.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky, more blue. If I can dream of a better land, all my brothers walk hand in hand. Tell me why, oh why won't my dream come true? Oh why?
There's
I
a little
love
bit.
it. See, isn't that amazing? I
love
love
it.
it when people can do a cappella like that. That's amazing.
He has the ability to
I can do many
pull off
voices.
a lot of voices. We do a couple songs in our band that David Coverdale had sang on.
Oh, really?
albums,
He's one of my fun ones.
And You Fool No One, he gets that tone, and
That's
when
cool.
he does the Deep Purple stuff, he gets a great
Mistreated.
tone.
Yeah, I know the Deep Purple you get into. That is
Well, you saw
absolutely-
us.
Of course I've
And
seen
I was
them.
sick
They were
that
excellent.
night. You saw
Were
us.
you?
I had a severe head cold that night.
So what about this David Copperfield? What did you do?
David Coverdale. David
yeah.
Coverfield. Who's David Coverfield? David Coverdale. Oh, what do you mean? Acapella? Well, maybe Copperfield. He was a comedian, wasn't he?
Yeah, there you
David
go.
Copperfield.
But-
We'd like to thank John over here for filming us.
Yeah, all right, John. Yeah, well, he's your Elvis Presley
Always give
guy.
John a plug.
Yeah, give John a plug because he's a great guy. He's absolutely fun. And then we also have Samantha here. Through
Oh,
social media, we have Samantha.
Hello.
She's all part of our group. We've got many. We're growing and growing and growing. And because of you guys, we're growing even bigger. And
In
it's
our
just
band now,
amazing.
I think you met Ryan. He's the drummer that we've had.
Yeah, Ronnie is lovely.
Ryan. We also have Ken on bass. 2 other new ones, but our newest member now is Sam McCaslin, who is also a brilliant guitar player, great singer.
Sings guitar, he plays the organ and
And
keyboards
he
like
plays
nobody.
the organ, so he's going to be playing the organ this
He
Friday.
plays
so
with
it's
his
gonna be fun.
elbow, with his ear, everything. Plays by
He's
ear.
a real entertainer, which is what we need. That's absolutely amazing.
And that's
wonderful.
actually a lot of what sparked the idea of doing probably our camaraderie project, with this band that will be maybe more of an all-around cover.
an all-round cover
On the
project.
side, besides our
Yes,
people.
yes. So this all sounds very exciting. Of course, they're very energetic. They know what they're doing. They know where they want to go.
Say that again. I
It's
rode my
amazing.
bike here 8 miles.
He rode his on his bicycle.
Almost got hit by 3 cab drivers.
Well, he's here. So he survived it like he survives everything.
right.
Thank you guys for being on. It's amazing. Raven, you're amazing. Steve,
Thank
wonderful.
you.
We're going to see them up at Babs. We'll be back.
Hi, Barb.
Yeah.